Hello everybody and welcome. This is BKHE bringing you more MVP Baseball 2005 action. Tonight's matchup is the San Diego Padres versus the New York Mets. This is Game 2 of the 3-game set. Let's take a look at the starting pitching matchup. We have A.J. Loretta, whose season has, let's just say, not been a good one. 0-2, 12.51 ERA. He doesn't make it very far into his starts. He's basically only made it to the 4th inning, so hence he hasn't had any wins. So, and follow Mets Connor with Jose Fernandez, 35 innings, 48 strikeouts. So, Mets are just 6 strikeouts away from 300 for the team. So, there's our starting matchup, pitching matchup. Let's take a look at we'll get a look at our starting lineup in just a moment. And we have our starting lineup. If you can take a look here, you'll notice they're starting in left field instead of Craig Simon-Tachi, it's Todd Nielsen. Let's bring up his stats so far. It's really been on a bit of a rough start. Just a 154 batting average, only 2 hits. So, it's still early. Notice that Danny Nomo is starting at first base. He's going to be taking over as Andy Oliver is going to be playing shortstop, as John Flaherty, the regular shortstop for the Padres, has a minor MCL sprain and is listed as day-to-day. So, when we take a look at the Mets side, we have Pat McInnes, Eric Moore, Omar Sines, David Wright, Travis d'Arnaud, Jose Reyes, Willie Hayes, Devin Williams, and Jose Fernandez. There's our starting lineup, there's our starting pitching, and we'll get ready. First pitch, coming right. And we have a beautiful night for baseball here in Flushing, New York, Shea Stadium. And there you see the Padres batting order. A couple of guys with 7 home runs, quite a few actually. And there's Jose Fernandez getting himself ready. He is, of course, the same Jose Fernandez that was the Marlins ace before his untimely passing some time ago. Rest in peace. So this is the best way I can get. So, it looks like we are about ready to start. And there's Paul Fesch coming in, 330, 7 home runs, 13 runs batted in. And it looks like we are just about ready. Here comes our first pitch. Slurve is in for a called strike. And we are underway 0-1 to the Padres right fielder. A 1 pitch, changeup swung on and missed. And Fesch in a quick 0-2 hole. Mendez coming onto the scene. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there's our first out of the inning. And Julio Strange, 373, power and average. Hitting for average and hitting for power. With their batters like Fesch, like Strange, like Oliver, and like even for an extent Wendell Haas, as he fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. It's a big reason why the Padres are staying competitive with the Colorado Rockies. They are just about 1.5 games back of Colorado for the spot of the NL West, which has made a big turnaround from last season, because the West last year, oh boy, it was not a very strong division, as that pitch is fouled off. And he hangs in there to stay alive at an 0-2 count. Well, now what does Fernandez do? Here comes the 0-2. Chopped on the ground towards first. Moore has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. And there's out number 2. 3 unassisted in your books, and there's Todd Nielsen. Just 2 hits, a 154 batting average, but he doesn't in very limited play. Sinker swung on and missed. And that's and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1 from Fernandez. Swung on and missed on the breaking ball. Slurve. And behind the count is Nielsen, 0-2. Here comes Set, the 0-2. Popped up. Foul ground. Right side. Eric Moore has it. Side retired. So, 1-2-3 go the Padres. Mets come into bat. And there you get to see a look at the warm-up pitches of A.J. Loretta, the left-hander. He has been relatively roughed up. 22 hits in just 13 2/3 innings, so he's been smacked around. When he's only got 2 pitches, he's really easy to figure out. Here's McInnes. And here comes the first pitch, and that's chopped on the ground towards first. One away as it's right taken to the bag by Nomo. So here's Moore. Had a rough go last game, just 1 for 6. And here comes the first pitch. Flared out into right center field, and that is going to get down in front of Fesh for a base hit. So he's got himself a little bloop shot. There's the first hit for New York. And here's Signs. First pitch swinging, he's off and running, and that is going to find a gap. Extra bases easily. Moore turning around third, he's going to be scoring. Heading for third, the throw to the third, not in time. So a ground ball triple by Signs brings the Mets their first run. It's now 1-0 New York. So runner at third and 1 away. Here's David Wright. Wright with 91 RBIs so far in this young season. First goes after the first pitch and flares one into right center. Playable for Fesh, this should get the run in. Fesh makes the catch, tagging and scoring is Signs, and it's a 2-0 Mets lead. But now it's 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud, however, is another guy who really can turn on the power when facing a left-handed pitcher. Here comes the pitch. Ripped in the air to deep left. Forget it. That is not coming back. That is gone, and it's nothing left of that one but a vapor trail. That is a bloop solo shot, his 11th of the season, and just like that, it's a 3-0 game. So Loretta is getting roughed up yet again. And here's Reyes, another one of those gauntlets. Changeup, he's going to take this one, and it's a called strike, just on the inside part of the plate. 1 ball and no balls and a strike. This one's another finds Nomo. That will do it, but let's put up 3 hits and 3 runs. They now have a 3-0 lead. And here's Steve Broussard. More power side than average, 234, but 7 home runs, so he is a dangerous hitter. As the changeup finds the outside part of the plate, 0-1. So here, the 0-1 offering. Jammed on the ground, but it is a foul ball. And quickly Broussard behind 0-2. A.J. Loretta again just needs to figure. I think the best thing for him as he goes down, as Broussard down looking, second strikeout for 1 out here in the second, is that Loretta needs to learn a third pitch. Give him a breaking ball. Give him a splitter, a sinker, something. A fastball and a changeup, and expect to be good lord. And 0-1 first pitch. It's a slurve on the outside corner for a strike for Nate Rodriguez. Rodriguez, another strong hitter. And oof. I'm going to give that one a called strike as he checked his swing. It don't matter. And he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In there! Strike 3 called on the fastball. Whoa! 1 on the gun. Oof. And Rodriguez has taken a bit of exception to that call. Third strikeout for Fernandez. Here's Andy Oliver, 366 on the year. So off to another good start on the offensive side of the ball. Changeup that catches the corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Slurve fouled. Popped back foul. There won't be a play. No play. And just ignores it. 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul. And it looks like this inning will see Fernandez's 20th pitch. What's he going to try and do to get him? Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the sinker, and he got him. Strikes out the side. Strikes out the side in order. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Mets. So here's Hayes. really has come on lately. Another one right to the first baseman. One pitch, one out to start the second. So here's Devin Williams, just 15 at-bats, but 12 hits, 4 homers. That's grounded towards second. Up with it is Rodriguez, and that is going to be out number 2. So here's Fernandez. There's his numbers. So he's no slouch at the plate, despite being a pitcher. Swing and a miss at the low changeup, 0-1. 0-1. That's hit in the air towards right center. That is going to get down and go run against up of the wall. Fernandez racing for second. He will stop there with a 2-0 double. So here's McInnes. He's 0 for 1. Hit one right back to the first baseman. And first pitch swing, and he fouls that one off. Standing. Grounded towards second, and that is going to end the inning. So they get a hit, but nothing much else. Go to the third. Danny Nomo to lead off. First at bat in the majors this season. Now he swings and misses at the slurve, 0-1. Nomo a call up, I'm guessing because of the injury to one John Flaherty. He swings and misses at the change, 0-2. So you have to assume he's more than likely going to get some starts at first while Oliver takes over at short. As that pitch is chopped foul. And we will reset and do it again. He's ready. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging, strike 3. That's 5 strikeouts. Next one is going to be number 300 for the Mets team this season. First pitch, and it's right toward. There's more. And another 3 unassisted in the scorebook. 2 away. And A.J. Loretta didn't get a chance to see his numbers, so he's 1 for 2 so far this season. So he's actually had some at-bats and been able to hold his own as Loretta fouls off the pitch from his counterpart, 0-1. 0-1. Grounded foul. So he's been able to get the bat on the ball, albeit foul. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. It's fit in the air towards right. Hayes has it. Inning over. So we go to the bottom of the third. Mets still holding to that 3-0 lead. So here's more. Singled and scored back in the first inning. In the air to right. Deep but playable. Fesh has it. 1 away. So here's Signs, the RBI triple. And here comes the first pitch. That is hit in the air towards right once again. Fesh has a play on it and grabs it. 2 up and 2 out. So here's right. Sacrifice fly brought in a run. And Wisely takes the first pitch and it misses, ball 1. Fastball, that is ripped into right field. That's a base hit. So Wright has himself his first hit. So here's Darno, that hit a homer to left. He's off and running, and that creates the hole, and that gives him the base hit. Wright goes first to third, heading for second. And that is going to be a hustle double. So a ground ball double. And that'll put 2 in scoring position with 2 out for Jose Reyes. So Darno gets his second hit. And here's Reyes, 0 for 1. He grounded to first his first time up. And that finds the second baseman, and just like that, the side is retired. So again, the Mets get a prime scoring opportunity, but that goes by the boards. So we go to the top of the fourth. The Mets still holding a 3-0 lead. Top of the order now for San Diego as Paul Fesch steps in. Struck out swinging his first time up. And he takes the sinker on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fesch is looking for that first hit. Padres still looking for their first hit as he chops that one on the ground. Eric Moore will just hustle to the bag himself. 1 man away. Julio Strange steps in. Strange also a 3 on a 6. Also one of those that grounded to first. 0 for 1. And the changeup is in for a called strike. 0-1. That's 31 pitches now for Jose Fernandez. 5 strikeouts and 3 1/3. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the sinker at 96 on the gun. And he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging. There it is, number 300 for the Mets pitching staff. Well done. Well done indeed. And here's Nielsen. Popped one foul that Moore gloved. First pitch. In for a call strike. The sinker again. 0-1. 0-1 offering. And that's in. Called strike. 0-2. He's seen the sinker. He's seen the slurve. What's he going to get next? Looks like it's going to be the fastball. 0-2. In there. Strike 3 called. Inning over. So a couple of strikeouts. He's up to 7 through 4 innings. So 3.5. It's still 3-0. Hayes, Williams, Fernandez. Hayes grounded to first, his first time to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He basically does a swinging bunt, and it leads to a 1-3 putout. One pitch in, 1 out to start the bottom of the 4th. So Loretta still, he's actually retired. He's actually managed to stave off the scoreboard. And that's hit in the air towards center field. It's deep. It's back, and it's gone! Devin Williams gets one over the fence in left center field. 417 on that one. That's his 5th so far in his young career. And just like that, the Mets now lead it 4-0. He got enough of it. Nielsen. Broussard leaping for it in vain, unfortunately. So here's Fernandez. He doubled, but was stranded. Lines one up the middle. That's a base hit, and that could be another double, possibly more. Heads for second. He's going to stop there with yet another double. So a good piece of hitting. Well, 1 out double. That's the 8th hit allowed by A.J. Loretta. And they get the ball back. So it's going to be runner at second, 1 out for McInnes. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to first and grounded to second. To right field, and that is going to find Fesch for the 2nd out. Tagging and heading for 3rd, and he will make it. So it's 2 out and a runner at 3rd for Moore. 1 for 2. Thomas Brown swinging and missing at the changeup, 0-1. And another swing and a miss, and quickly Moore behind the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He wisely lays off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ripped into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and that'll bring in a run. Easily scoring is Fernandez, and it's a 2-out run-scoring single for... And it's a 5-0 Mets lead. So there's Moore's 2nd hit, the one thing that evaded him all last game. And that is going to be it for A.J. Loretta. And it looks like it's going to be another left-hander, Courtney Veras, taking over. Let's get a look. There's the Padres manager. Makes the sign. He wants the left-hander. Here's Courtney Veras. There's his numbers. 8th appearance. He's in 19 innings, 22 hits, 6 walks, 14 strikeouts. There's breakdown. As Moore takes his lead. He's off and running. Ripped up the middle by Signs. That's a base hit. Heading for third. He's going to make it easily. And going all the way to second with a double is Signs. So a line drive single, line drive double, and that's going to put 2 in scoring position for David Wright. So Veras is greeted rather rudely by Omar Signs, and just like that, the Mets have a prime scoring opportunity with 2 out. So here's Wright. Swings and misses to the low changeup, 0-1. 0-1. Low again, and again Wright chases. So he's behind again, 0-2. Chopped on the ground towards second, and the inning is over. So David Wright is victimized as well. But the Mets pick up a 2 spot, courtesy of a Devin Williams homer and a Moore RBI single. So we go to the 5th, 5-0. So here's Broussard to lead things off. Went down looking back in the second. First pitch, grounded towards third. David Wright up with it, throws to first in time. 1 man away. 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Nate Rodriguez. He went down looking as well. Was going on strikes. And that's in for a called strike. 38th pitch so far. And here's the 0-1. On the ground towards first. And yet, once again, 3 unassisted. 2 men away. 2 up, 2 quickly set aside. Here's Andy Oliver. He went down swinging. 0 for 1. First pitch. That catches the corner, and there was pitch number 40 for Jose Fernandez. 40th pitch so far this game. Here's the 0-1. Looped in a shallow left, but David Wright has it, and that will end the inning. So 15 straight retired by Fernandez. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mets still up by 5. Here's d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 2. Takes the changeup. It misses in. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Takes the fastball, called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chases the fastball, and now he's behind 0-2. 1-2 pitch. Line at the middle. That's a base hit. So he's got 3 hits so far. Reyes, however, is 0 for 2. With a couple of ground balls. That's no ground ball. That's a line drive, and that is a base hit. Stopping at second is going to be d'Arnaud as the throw comes into center field. Comes into third. And it's first and second, nobody out for Willie Hayes. He's also 0 for 2. But that gets through the hole. That's a base hit. d'Arnaud will stop at third, and the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded and nobody out for someone who is already homered, and that's Devin Williams. He's 1 for 2. So quickly, Veras is running into some deep, deep trouble. Here's Williams, 1 for 2. And that will not be a grand slam. That looks like it might just be a sacrifice fly as Nielsen makes the grab. But it's an RB nonetheless. 1 out here in the 5th. So Veras is finally touched up. It's a 6-0, and it's now 6-0. So right now, Fernet has first and second 1 out, but they are off with a pitch. The throw, not in time. So now it's second and third. That's hit in the air towards center. Right, left, right center. It is down and off the fence. It's in play. Fesh up with it. Throws it in. It's going to be... One run is in. Here comes... Yes. It's a 2-run triple. That was amazing. So it is a 2 RBIs, and it's 3, and the pitcher is 3 for 3. So that's something to think about there. So it's 8-0 right now, and Pat McInnes is another runner on with only 1 away. 0 for 3. And that just hung up enough for Nielsen, but it'll go in the books as a sacrifice fly. So he manages to... So despite not getting the base hit, he still brings in the run. It is now 9-0. So they have now cleared the bases officially, and that's going to bring up a righty Bo Noel for the Padres. And he's getting loose up in the bullpen. So here is Eric Moore, 2 for 3. Drove in a run with a single. And he's got another one. There's his 3rd base hit of the night. This one hit on the ground into center. So he's managed to find. So here's Signs. He's got 2 hits, both for extra bases. And just like that, he's picked off. And woof. So that'll bring Dan. So a rough way for the 5th inning to come to an end. So Danny Nomo is leading things off. He's already struck out. Corner for a strike, not the one, but the Mets pick up 4 runs. Grounded towards first, and once again, it's a 3 unassisted. And there's out number 1. So Clint Nagyote joins Bo Noel in the bullpen, a pair of righties. As the pitcher spot due up next, doing the on-deck circle, is Wendell Haas. He's 0 for 1. He's the one regular hitter that has not struck out. He's looking to change that as he swings and misses it. With the changeup, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Slurve hit on the ground towards third. David Wright has it. 2 away. So we're going to have ourselves a pinch hit. Looks like we're going to have ourselves a pinch hitter in this situation, and it is Craig Simon-Tachi. And the fans are kind of letting him have it. So let's get a look at Simon-Tachi's numbers. 289, 5 homers, 22 runs batted in. He's a right-handed hitter, and that is lined towards towards left, and it gets down for a base hit. So there's the first hit for San Diego. Simon-Tachi. And it looks like Fernandez is looking to pay him back, and he gets back again. First pitch. Slurs in for a called strike. 0-1. Sinker swung on and missed. And he's a pitch away from potentially not making that hit matter. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Number 8 on the day for Jose Fernandez as he blows it by Fesh to end the inning. So 1 hit, that's it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-0, New York. Looks like, and it's going to be Bo Noel to start. We'll take the bottom of the 6th. So the Mets will send the heart of the order. Signs, Wright, and Darno. And he gets a hold of one to right center field. That ball is gone. Omar Signs his 15th home run of the year. A 386. 89-foot blast that lands at the perch of the scoreboard, and just like that, it's a 10-0 lead. So, once again, he greets a new pitcher once again, and again he greets them rather rudely. Just beyond the 371 mark right there. And here's David Wright, 1 for 2, single, sac fly, grounded to second. And that's line into center. That's down for a base hit. There's hit number 2 for David. So, right at first, nobody out. Darno at the plate. Darno has 3 hits, and better make that 4, as that's lined up the middle for another base hit. And there's another hustle double for Darno. So that's 3 straight hits off of Noel. And it looks like he may not be as effective as he thought he was going to be. So here's Reyes with 2 in scoring position and nobody out. Finally got that elusive base hit as he pops one into the left. And it's going to drop before Nielsen gets there. So the runners advance a base. So he manages to get himself an RBI. Reyes is off and running, and that's going to find the gap. It's going to be extra bases. The runners will score. Darno is in. Here comes Reyes. He's in. It's an RBI. It's a two-run double for Willie Hayes. And just like that, it's now a 13-0 game and another 4 spot, but there's still nobody out. So Ian Snell joins Nagiot, who's still getting loose up in the bullpen. Here's Williams, 1 for 2, a sac fly, a home run, 2 runs driven in. Chance to drive in another right here. He's off, and it's a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Hayes. It's an RBI. It's RBI single, and just like that, it's 14. It is 14-0. Phew. Oh boy. This one's becoming a doozy already. 5 runs this inning. Still nobody out. Here's the pitcher. 2 doubles. A triple. Let's take a look at what the scoring says. 2 doubles and a triple. That is shot to deep left, right center. Forget it. 397. It is gone. 2-run homer. So that's his 4th home run. Pitchers who rake strike again. That's the one thing we always love to see in a baseball on a diamond. So 2-run shot, 4 RBIs on the day, 4 for 4. He's got a shot at the cycle. And whoa, see how far that hit up the scoreboard. And well, when a pitcher gives up a hit, a homer to a pitcher, that's usually a sign that he is done. So that is going to bring in Clint Nagiot to hopefully finally put this 6th inning to bed. So, yep, there comes the sign. He wants the righty he wants Nagiot. Here's Nagiot's numbers. His 17th appearance of the year with a 7.08 ERA. Pat McInnes is hoping that the change is going to finally get her. First pitch, up the middle. He's finally got himself a base hit. Finally. It feels good to get that first one out of the way. And tosses over to first, and McInnes back safely. That's blooped, and that is going to be foul. So that's just one big strike. To left. And that is going to be out number 1. So they finally retire. They finally get an out. So now it's back to Signs, who led off this inning with a home run. So they have officially batted around. Grounded towards third. That will move the runner up. David Wright, 2 for 3. McInnes. Swing and a miss. The throw. Not in time. So he's stolen another base. One of the league's leading base stealers strikes again. Nagat, and that is shot into left field. That is gone. 404, ball not found. By the outfield, at least. 2-run shot by Wright, number 23 on the season. And it's just pouring on. That's 9 runs this inning, and it's an 18-0 Met lead. They've officially doubled up in this inning the amount of runs they scored in the first 5. So A.J. Loretta, despite everything going south for him, again, this is probably one of his better starts. And here's Darno to the plate, looking for the triple for the cycle. Now, that won't be a triple, but it will be his 5th hit. It's a single to right. So he's managed to find all fields right now. So that's 2 out and runner at first for Reyes. Reyes just broke the 0 for, now he's got 2. But first 2 innings, 0 for 2. Next 2 innings, first 2 at-bats, 0 for 2. And that's a grounder towards second, towards short. And that will retire the side. But the Mets pick up a 9 spot and blow their lead up to 18-0. Top of the 7th now, and Julio Strange has come in. Strange 0 for 2, grounded to first and struck out swinging. Changeup is in for a called strike. That's how the 7th inning begins. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul. Pulls it foul, and now he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from him. It's hit in the air towards right field. Under it is Hayes. 1 down. 8 strikeout. Looking for number 9. So here's the first pitch. Sinker swung on and missed. Just 53 pitches so far, so you have to figure he's probably going to fit. He might go all the way, as that's hit to left field, fairly deep, but playable for Signs in front of the warning track. He makes the catch, and quickly there are 2 men away. So here's Broussard, who struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. First pitch is chopped on the ground towards third. David Wright in foul territory, guns him down, side retired. Quick 7th inning. It's time to stretch. Now here at Shea. Let's clear the field. It is not. They hold on to that 18-0. Quick defensive change from. Quick defensive change for the Padres. Gabe Riggs is coming to play center. And here's Hayes. 2 for 4, stole a base. He's driven a couple of runs. And that's lined in the right. That's a base hit. That's number 26 for the team. And here is Williams. Singled, homered, sac fly, ground out. 2 for 3 officially. Swing and a miss as he makes it to second with a steal. Steals a base as Nagat finds his way. Runners off again, and that is lined to the center field. That is a base hit. Hayes rounding third. He will score. So So the hit and run works once again. There's 3 hits, 4 RBIs, and it's now a 19-0 Mets lead. And so look who's coming to the bat. It's gonna be Jose Fernandez, because look at this. A single is all he needs to hit for the cycle. And he's going to throw over to first. Williams gets back safely. Up the middle. The middle, he's going to just stop. He's going to try to score. So he opts to take the single. So he takes the single, and now he's got the cycle. As McInnes flies one, and that is going to get down. It's going to be an extra. It's going to be a base hit. So he plays it on a hop. It's first and second. Nobody out. There's McInnes' second hit. So here's more. 2 on. Nobody out. It's been a while since he's been able to turn it loose. Takes the slider low. Ball 1. So he's still looking to get. And that's up the ground. That's a base hit. Turning third is Fernandez. He is going to score. Heading for third is McInnes. As it's an RBI single. So there's 4 hits for him. 2 RBI. His second RBI of the game. And it's now 21-0. So the Mets have gone and opened up a can of hurt, as Ian Snell is going to be called on to probably put a stop to this inning. 5th pitcher used by San Diego. And we'll bring up his numbers in just a moment. And you see them being given once again. Man, that manager's wearing out that grass. So Snell's 14th appearance, 4.18 ERA. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So here's Signs. Runners off and run. Off, and there's a base hit. So there's a single for the left center, and that is good. So it's still, now it's a 22-0 lead. Line at the middle, base hit for right. Moore will score. Here comes. So a line drive double for right. And now the train just keeps rolling. That's 5 runs so far this inning. 23 total for the game. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Strapped in, folks. This one could be a doozy. And here's Darno. 5 for 5. With 2 in scoring position and nobody out. Chopped on the ground. That is going to be out number 1. So they finally retire him. 1 away. And here's Reyes. Same opportunity this time, which is 1 away. And that is lined up the middle. That is going to be a base hit. That should score 2. In to score is Signs. Right behind him. 2-run single. So a fastball, a 2-run single. So a 2-run single for Reyes gives him 3 RBIs so far, and it's a 25-0 Mets lead. 7 runs in the inning, and here's Willie Hayes one more time. 3 for 5. Not running, and wise choice is that. I got it snared for the second out. Ray got some attention. Chopped on the ground. Shortstop. Oliver up with it. And he throws him out, side retired. So he's fine. So, Williams retired. That'll finally end the inning. But 7 runs come to the plate. 25 runs, 33 hits, no errors for the Mets. We go to the 8th inning. So here's Nate Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking and grounded to first. Grounded one towards short. Jose Reyes. Off balance throw gets him. One man away with just one pitch and one out, as they say. Here's Andy Oliver. Popped one into David Wright his first time up. His last time up, I should say. Swing and a miss at the changeup. 0-1. He's gone through 7 1/3, 8 strikeouts with just 1 hit allowed. And here's the 0-1 pitch. It's the catcher, and that's a painful strike, too, for Darnell. At least for Darnell, but it puts Oliver in an 0-2 hole. 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. David Wright has a beat on it just by the line on the Greenfield grass. 2 away. So here's Danny Nelmo. Struck out swinging and grounded to first. 0 for 2. Swung and missed at the sinker. And that was pitch number 60 on the day. So he's got plenty left in the tank. Grounded towards the left side. Side retired. So the last strike. So he's retired the last 6 not via the strikeout. So here's Fernandez. He's already got the cycle. He's 5 for 5. This pitch, it's lined into the right. That's going to get down, and that is going to find the wall. On to second goes Fernandez. It's a lead-off double. Down the line double. So that's 6 hits for the pitcher. To the shortstop, Fernandez has to hold. And there's one away. Here's Eric Morris, 4 for 6. 2 runs driven in so far today. Hits this one in the air to center field. It's fairly deep. And he grabs it for the out. Oh my! Nobody covering third, but it will. Whew. Wow. What a play. So, bad news for Moore. He got robbed, but wow, what a play. So, 0-1 to Signs. As that's lined up the middle, that is a base hit. Fernandez is in to score. That's 6 runs scored by Fernandez. He equals the feat of Edgardo Alfonso all the way back in 1999. 6 hits, 6 runs scored, 5 runs driven in. That is incredible. You don't expect a pitcher to do that, but... And here's David Wright, 4 for 5, a home run. Lined, and it's grabbed by the second baseman. And that will do it. So we will go to the 9th. So here come, bottom of the order, 8, 9, and 1, 2 up for San Diego. As they are down 26-0. Grounded toward third. David Wright has it. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 9th. So pinch hitting for Ian Snell will be Enrique Moreno. I'm going to look at his numbers. Moreno 5 for 11. He had a pinch hit appearance in last night's game. Promptly grounded out. In for a called strike. He has only thrown 63 pitches. Sinker swung and missed. And now he's behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging. And now the Padres have 1 out to go. Have 1 out left. And it is going to be Paul Fesch, 0 for 3, pair of strikeouts. Struck both of them swinging. He's going to catches his breath. The first pitch. Swing and a miss. Goes after the sinker and misses. 0-1. 0-1. Swung and missed. And now, as the saying goes, they are down to their final strike. One more strikeout gives him double digits. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. So that will do it. That'll end the game, and Fernandez picks up a complete game, 1 hit. So Jose Fernandez takes the win. He goes to 5. He picks up his 5th win. AJ Loretta is saddled with the loss. He falls to 0-3. And we're going to take a look at our box score for a moment. There's 10 strikeouts. Simon Tachi gets the lone hit. It was back in the 6th inning. But there we see, oh lordy lordy, the Mets went and put a hurtin' on San Diego. 26 runs, 35 hits, no errors. Padres, of course, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. There you see sacrifice hits. And 4 stolen bases. McInnes has 20. Reyes 21. And Hayes gets to 14. More was picked off, of course. There you see the lines for everybody. 3 2/3 for Loretta. 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned. They hit 5. The Mets got 5 home runs. And Jose Fernandez, 1 hit, 10 strikeouts, 9 innings. So, once again, stellar pitching and performance, an offensive explosion. And the Mets pull away with 1 more victory. They close out April with a 26-0 drubbing of the Padres. So that'll wrap things up. Once again, our final score, the New York Mets 26, the San Diego Padres nothing. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back with more some other time. Catch you later.